Hi everyone, I thought I would just take you through the process of painting this little flower painting on black watercolour paper. So recently I purchased these Hero Arts watercolour paper packs. They measure 5 by 5 by 8.5 inches, so they're not all that big, but I just love the look of painting on black paper, so I thought I would give it a go. And I really love the way it turned out. So I'm just putting a few paints on my palette here. So we've got a magenta, I'm putting a turquoise, I've got a pale pink just there. Just going to get a little bit of white. We need a green. Pop in a couple of greens. And of course I always love to use a hot pink colour. So that should be enough to get us started. Okay, so I tend to not sketch out my paintings. I just intuitively start with the leaves. Just dip my brush in a little bit of water. And then I like to bring in some white. So just sketching in some of the leaves. So just bringing in a bit of that turquoise with that green to make a different shade. So this paper seems to not sort of absorb the paints so much. It is watercolour paper, but generally I do use watercolour paper, so just got a bit of a lighter turquoise. Just grabbing a little bit of that lighter green or more of a leafy green. So really just going off the painting that I've done, just trying to keep it roughly the same. It doesn't need to be exact. Okay. So now at this point I would just, you know, decide where I want to put my flowers. So as you can see, I just bring in the colours layers at a time. Okay. Just going to bring in a little bit of yellow. Oh, colours are running out. So I tend to paint really organically. I don't follow, you know, like a set rule. Okay, and at this point I might bring in a little bit of the, I tend to mix Okay, so just wanted to make a little bit of a green colour with this yellow. So part of the fun is just coming up with lots of different colours to play with. So just using a more of a liner brush. So just always adding water if the colour's not flowing, but this paper seems to react a little bit differently. So going over some of these lines. So just bringing in a little bit of that beautiful hot pink. Just coming in with a bit of white here. touches of white as a highlight. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring in a little bit of a midnight blue colour. You can see I've just put touches of that just around here. Just get a clean brush. So I really just love to intuitively just play. So you just get a hint of that blue, not too overpowering. It's also great for creating shadows. Okay, so just bringing that in a little bit closer so you can see the detail there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that.